For baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Puckett is there. One pitch, one out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Past the guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Bernie Williams stands in as he looks at ball one here. Bases are empty, one man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. The 2-0 on the swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Now to bat, Paul O'Neill. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
1-1. And that misses 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Longoria is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Kenny Rogers will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Trey.
And now pitch on the way.
Turner.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Batting second, The
And a
center
look now
fielder.
at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Nope. 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
3-1 the count now. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Next, it'll be Alfonso Soriano, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the AB now.
That's inside.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, here is Ken Griffey Jr. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The right fielder.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Griffey Jr.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Boggs gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 8 home runs, and 30 RBIs. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 13 home runs and 49 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. And now here is Jorge Posada. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now to the plate, Wade Boggs. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Posada on at first, nobody out. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. There's one. Over to Bell for the double play. So the base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Kenny Rogers. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Puckett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Nationals are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up is Hernan Perez. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
Striding in is Chad Kuhl. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
But this is gloved over there at first
now
as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Williams.
Stepping in once again is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
And now Paul O'Neill, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Grounded to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here now is Trey Turner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The shortstop.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Turner.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Fielder, number 34.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now at the plate is Juan Soto. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Turner takes his lead at third with 1 away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout.
Yeah.
It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly work out of that jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back at the track. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box, Jose Canseco, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Up next, Alfonso Soriano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A ball and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
In now, Jorge Posada grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Runners on first with one down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. Now 1-0 Yanks. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. So now here is Yadier Molina. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. And now for Washington, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Right side. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home fifth. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. 2 down, no one on base. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here now is the pitcher, Kenny Rogers, flew out last time up.
The pitcher, Kenny Rogers.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, You are getting it down the line.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. Over to Bell for the double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at ball one.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. So here is Hernan Perez. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Perez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Garrett Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 16, Garrett
First offering
Anderson.
as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the shortstop,
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, struggling to find a release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
All even now, 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
You know, Debo, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Kirby Puckett stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hit. Really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center, number 14 on the season, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center, dead center, out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Now batting, right fielder. Yeah.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. So watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4. Next to dig in, Yadier Molina. He grounded out last time up as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Washington. Seth Romero is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
56.
Ricky Henderson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Henderson.
First pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here comes Tino. Cecil Fielder will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fouls this one off. 1-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And stepping in, Jose Canseco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
High and deep to center field. Puckett retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ricky Henderson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Cecil Fielder will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Striding in now for the Nats.
Leading up for the Nationals, the third baseman,
Ramiro Mendoza will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 59, Ramiro.
Ready to deliver. Mendoza. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The pitch.
Oh, that's it. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
The first baseman, number 19.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hernan Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it's still 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Frazier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Rolled slowly down the first base line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now to the plate, Wade Boggs. He was a double play victim last time. First offering, lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Suero is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Darryl Strawberry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Comes into this one at 271. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 3-1. Goose Gossage is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The New York Yankees, number 54, Goose Gossage.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Another payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1. Fielder is over to take a look at it. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Soriano takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kirby Puckett.
Stepping up is Kirby Puckett. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nationals gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Now it'll be Derek Jeter, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Puckett is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next up, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Washington rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chad Kuhl with his 4th win this season. Kenny Rogers is tagged with just his 1st loss of the year. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.